Never eat these 10 foods after age 50 if you want better health. Today, we will discuss 10 foods people over 50 should avoid eating to stay healthy as they age. Food is like medicine, it can help keep your body working right. But it's hard to avoid yummy foods that aren't good for you. If you want to keep your health and not get common age-related illnesses like high blood pressure and diabetes, you might need to stop eating certain foods. In this video, we will look at 10 foods that can be bad for people over 50. 1. Soda. Drinking soda is the number one thing to avoid if you're over 50 and care about your health. Soda should be at the top of your do not eat list. This fizzy drink has tons of sugar, which can lead to diabetes and other health issues. Soda also has phosphoric acid that can weaken your bones by removing calcium. Drinking soda regularly raises your risk for heart disease and stroke. The American Diabetes Association says you should limit added sugar to less than 10% of your total calories daily. This is about 50 grams for men and for women around 40 grams. In perspective, if you eat 2,000 calories daily, normal for most people, no more than 200 calories should come from added sugar. It's really hard not to go over this limit, and soda makes it easy to blow way past it. Not only does soda's high sugar make you gain weight, the fake ingredients also can make your skin look old and dull. Also, soda does not hydrate you, it can actually dehydrate you. If you want something healthier than soda, try drinking water with lemon or lime, it's refreshing. You can also make healthy soda by mixing real fruit juice and sparkling water. 2. Fast food. Next on the list is fast food, which is bad for people of all ages but especially concerning for those over 50. As our bodies change with age, what we need to eat changes, too. Here's why cutting down on fast food is important if you're over 50 and want to stay healthy. High calories. Fast food meals can easily top 1,000 calories. Eating so many calories can lead to weight gain and associated health problems. Saturated fat and cholesterol. Fast food is known for having high saturated fat and cholesterol. These clog your arteries and contribute to heart disease. Sodium overload. Fast food often has too much sodium, raising blood pressure. This is a big risk for older adults with high blood pressure. Lack of nutrients. Fast food generally does not have the essential nutrients you need as you get older, like fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are abundant in fresh produce. 3. Processed meats. Next up at number 3 on the list is processed meats. If you're over 50 and want to keep healthy, you should avoid processed meats like sausage, hot dogs, and deli meats. They tend to be high in saturated fat and sodium and contain nitrates, added as preservatives but may raise cancer risk. Instead of processed meats, get protein from fresh chicken, fish, vegetables, fruits, beans, and whole grains. These give you nutrients without the downsides of processed meats. Although processed meats seem quick and easy, they often have lots of added sugar too, raising your risk for heart disease and diabetes. Choosing unprocessed whole foods will give you what you need without the risks of processed meats. 4. White bread and pasta. Now let's look at number 4, white bread and pasta. These foods have long been staples in the American diet. White bread is used for sandwiches, toast, croutons, and more. Pasta is in many Italian dishes. But it's worth considering whether these foods hurt your health as you age. White bread and pasta are high on the glycemic index, making your blood sugar spike and then crash fast. This can leave you hungry again soon after eating. Over time, white bread has been linked to higher cholesterol. Whole grains like brown rice and quinoa are better than processed grains like white flour. Whole grains have a lower glycemic index, so they don't cause big blood sugar swings. They also have less impact on heart disease risk factors like high cholesterol. Switching to whole grains can help avoid the problems of white bread and pasta. Whole grains provide steady energy, keep you full, and support heart health. When you have a choice, go for the whole grain option. 5. Dairy with added sugar. Dairy is known for having calcium and protein, which are important for healthy bones. However, many dairy products also have added sugar. This is especially unhealthy for people over 50. To avoid this, read the ingredient labels on dairy closely. If you see any added sugar like corn syrup or evaporated cane juice, skip it and find a better option without added sugar. Unsweetened almond milk is a great choice. It's light, creamy, and doesn't have all the added sugar. You can also get calcium from dark leafy greens like spinach and kale. These give you what you need for strong bones without the added dairy sugar. 6. Grain-fed red meat. At number 6 is grain-fed red meat. Negative health effects are linked to some red meats, but it's important to understand that not all red meats are the same. There is a big difference between grain-fed and grass-fed red meat, so you don't necessarily have to give up steak. In general, red meat has been tied to heart disease and cancer. But grain-fed red meat seems to be worse than other types. The problem is that grain-fed cows are often given antibiotics and hormones, which may lead to higher bacteria and carcinogens in their meat. These chemicals can actually increase cancer risk. On the other hand, grass-fed beef has lower saturated fat and cholesterol compared to grain-fed beef. This is because grass-fed cows eat their natural grass diet. As a result, grass-fed beef tends to have more beneficial nutrients like vitamins A, E, and antioxidants than grain-fed beef. 7. Low-fat or fat-free products. Number 7 is low-fat or fat-free products. Low-fat processed foods have become very popular, but they may not actually be good for your body. Here's why. Processed low-fat foods often replace fat with extra sugar. This greatly increases your risk of obesity, diabetes, and other chronic diseases. Since these foods are made with refined flours and sugars, they lack nutrients like protein and fiber. So you get mostly empty calories. Removing fat from certain foods like cheese or chocolate also removes important nutrients. For example, cheese naturally has vitamin B12, calcium, and potassium, which are important as you age. 8. Fried foods. No doubt fried foods taste delicious but aren't healthy. The problem with fried foods is their high fat and salt content. Sometimes they have unhealthy trans fats too. This is certainly not good for your overall well-being. Also, fried foods have more calories than alternatives like baked or grilled foods, contributing to weight gain. Luckily, other tasty ways exist to enjoy your favorite fried foods without these downsides. Try baking instead of frying, or use an air fryer to get a similar crispy taste without all the oil. These methods let you enjoy the flavors without compromising your health. 9. Refined grains. If you're over 50 and aiming for good health, limit or avoid refined grains. Refined grains are processed in a way that removes the nutritious bran and germ, leaving only the starchy endosperm. The resulting refined flour is used to make bread, pasta, cereals, baked goods, and more. But because of this refining process, refined grains have minimal nutritional value while giving you lots of carbs and sugar without the nutrients of whole grains. 10. Excess sodium. Lastly, at number 10 is too much sodium. Getting enough sodium is important since your body needs a small amount. However, overeating sodium can raise blood pressure and increase heart disease and stroke risk. The Institute of Medicine recommends adults limit sodium to no more than 2,300 milligrams daily. Unfortunately, according to the CDC, most Americans eat 3,400 to 4,700 milligrams daily. Excess sodium often comes from processed foods like canned items, fast food, frozen dinners, and condiments. We hope this list of foods to avoid after 50 gives you ideas for healthier choices as you age. Be sure to check out our video on recommended foods for over 50. These foods are key for maintaining health and vibrancy. Please subscribe and like the video if you found it helpful. Stay tuned for our next one.